Hello and welcome to all you Aquarians. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for July 2019. A very intense month for most of the signs, but not really for you. You are a fixed sign. So yes, there's going to be some intensity at a certain area of your life, but it's certainly not, in general, it's certainly not life changing for you. There are things going on behind the eclipses that are a bit even more important, which is Mars in the opposite sign of Leo and the Mercury retrograde. But let's start with the eclipses. What are they going to do? Where is the energy going to play out for you? And what does it mean? Well, on the 2nd of July, you're going to have the Sun and the Moon together opposing Saturn and Pluto. And then on the 16th of July, you're going to have Venus, the Sun, the North Node, all opposing Saturn, Pluto, and the Moon, and the South Node. So you don't have to be a very expert in astrology to know this is quite intense energy, and it is. Actually, the bottom line, so to speak, or the key of this month is desire, and it is strong desire, and it could be with Venus opposite Pluto and the Moon there, it could be almost compulsive feelings. And of course everyone has had in their life every now and then a compulsive desire, a desire that it is so strong that it's taken over and you feel powerless. And this energy is working out for sure now, but the trick is here to recognize it. That's one thing, and secondly, to transform it, especially when you cannot live that desire out because of circumstances. And there will be a lot like that because Saturn opposes Venus. Saturn is blockages and Venus is what we want. What to do? It's to transform it, and there's a possibility to transform it because there is, at the same time, whilst this opposition is going on, we have Neptune and Pisces trining that eclipse, and that, especially the second one on the 16th of July, and that is a good thing because that's the way out. I'll talk in a minute what that energy is all about. Now for you, dear Aquarians, this is happening, as I said, in not the key areas of your life. There is something about work or about your day-to-day routines or about your health, your day-to-day life, that you want some freshness in it, some newness in it, some new desires popping up there, which is fine. Venus and the North Node together, there are strong desires, strong longing, and for you it's in your 6th house of work. So there might be, even when you work at the office, it could be even a love story happening there, or an attraction towards someone at work could be the case as well. So this is not bad, not at all. Not bad. The desire is what it is. If we want to, the thing is, if we have these desires and we want to suppress them, with this opposition to Pluto and Saturn, it's going to pop out somewhere else. So you can say, nope, not feeling this, letting go, I'm letting go, I'm letting go. If you are doing that, it's only going to be even more present. You're contrasting it way too much, and you're going to feel it even stronger, and you're going to suffer even more. So it's about accepting it, basically. When that desire is there, to first of all accept it. Don't try to suppress it. You need to express it in a way. But hey, let's say in the story of a colleague that you fall in love with, or with a job that you fall in love with and you want to do, it opposes that Pluto and Saturn in the 12th house. That is almost, there is a blockage there, but you don't really know where it's coming from, or it's secret, it's behind the scenes because of that energy in your 12th house. So be aware of that there could be a desire on the one hand, but a great fear on the other hand at the same time. So who's going to win? The desire or the fear? Well, it is about finding an expression of both of these energies. So having the fear, yes, but also having the desire. And let's give some scenarios here to make it a bit more practical here. So let's say, yes, you do have an eye for someone at the office, but you have some doubts there, you have some inner blockages that might have, if you're looking deeper, that have to do with fear of rejection. You know, maybe you're single for a long time and you fear rejection. Then my advice to you is go for it anyway, because you're not gonna die from it. You see, although those fears are there, they are there, but they are blocking your vulnerability, blocking the saying yes to life, basically. So going towards that, when the intentions and the integrity is good and is honest, you can go for it even whilst you are enormously afraid. But even then, when you go through it and you accept that there could be a chance it's not working out, that you accept that, hey, I'll still be alive, I'm not gonna die, and then you go for it. But on the other hand, it could be then that the expression of that is not possible because that person is together with someone or whatever. Then you have to do something with those feelings, and then the outcome is Neptune, which is in Pisces. So Neptune in Pisces is some sort of, which is for you in your second house, is some sort of a outweigh of working towards your talents. So what you can do is use that energy of longing and desire, and you kind of transform it towards something that does work in your life. Let's say exploring your talents, working hard for feeling secure in your life, all of these things, but also in a kind of a spiritual way, in being not attached, being a bit detached, so to speak, to the things that you are too attached from. I'm talking in riddles today, aren't I? But this is the energy. It's very complex energy. Now, you can express it in your art, you can express it in something creative, and that can help. And of course, some of you will say, but Veerle, what the hell are you saying? That's a trick I don't want to do. I want to have that person. Yes, fine. It's your desire and it's your life, and you're the captain of your ship again. But the thing is, it will be hard. It will be hard for you, and you won't get what you want. There's no guarantee out of that, but the guarantee is bigger when you let go of that forcing energy, and you kind of focus towards something that is really, really working for you. And so for the Aquarians, it's very interesting. It can also have to do not with a person at all, but with work. But your work or your health, you want to improve it, but you're afraid. You're afraid of letting go, and you have to examine, is that fear rational or not? If it's not rational, go for it anyway. And if it's full of integrity. If it is irrational fear that you're having, then you have to embrace that you're in a state now where you can't really make any changes, and try to do the Neptunian kind of surrogate, or how do you say that, sublimating that energy, because you have to express it in some sort of way, that desire, whatever that desire is for you. It needs to be expressed, not suppressed, and in a totally different way. And so yes, very interesting energy, and at the same time very lively month for you with Mars in your 7th house. So you could be dealing with people that demand a lot of your energy, a lot of your and a lot of your attention as well, and that come across as strong because it's Mars in your 7th house there. Also, Mercury will go retrograde in your 7th house, going back into the 6th. So again, that's around the 8th of July. So you could be thinking different things about work, about your health, that you have been thinking a long time ago, and you pick it up again. It's a good time now to work more efficient, to work more. And in efficient, I mean smarter. Not more necessarily, but smarter, you know. Let's say you have a business of your own and the administration is not working really well. You're making mailing lists and you're mailing each individual separately. Make a bulk and make a how do you call that, a merge list or something like that to make your life a bit more sufficient. So this is a totally new thing that I'm describing here, but that could help you as well in improving your life and in making it better, making it work easier for you. But again, on a level with it, there could be strong desires and at the same time strong fears happening. But the thing is not to want to pick one of them, but just feel both of them and then try to navigate through that Neptune that I just explained. Having said that, I wish you a very good month, you dear Aquarians. I think it's going to be very exciting for you. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.